Hello, my beloved Stampede. Today we are going to talk about Nintendo, and more specifically, something Nintendo is doing that I believe is a mistake. Right now, they are, in a fairly scattershot manner, issuing content ID claims on YouTube for their games. This actually got to be such a big deal on like Reddit and things like that Nintendo issued a statement, and what they said is that unlike other content providers, other people in the entertainment industry, they have chosen not to take down these videos. And to me, that means they must be benchmarking themselves against movie makers, because really you don't see gameplay get copyright strikes ever on YouTube. And so the third-party content claim is pretty much as harsh of a penalty as YouTube ever sees for a legitimate piece of gameplay that's not like leaked ahead of time or anything like that. So to me, this says Nintendo doesn't understand the implications of a content claim. So what are those implications? What this means is actually that Nintendo will then get all of the ad revenue off of that video, and the person that made the video and uploaded it to YouTube will get absolutely nothing. Thankfully, the Media Cows is not that reliant on Nintendo's games. We don't, for whatever reason, play a whole lot of Nintendo games on this channel, and there's no real reason for that, no unifying reason. I would have played a lot more Nintendo games had I been around earlier. Right now, I am wearing a Nintendo shirt, and unlike every other piece of gaming paraphernalia that I have for clothing, this one was purchased. I bought this Nintendo shirt. I'm a massive fan of Nintendo and have been since childhood. And with that in mind, I'm shocked to see this, because Nintendo, how did you get big? What is your source of income? Back when video games were first starting to become big, was it stopping people from telling other people about your game that made you big? Was it stopping people from sitting down in a living room next to their friend and playing a game and showing them what that game is like? Is that how you got big? I don't think so, Nintendo. I think you're 100% reliant, even to this day, on word-of-mouth marketing. Nintendo's not taking down videos. Nintendo's not. But to me, that's how I've seen the Media Cows, is we've just basically got a big living room, and we invite you guys to come watch a game with us. That's how I try to be in terms of my personality. I don't try to be too showy. I don't try to be too artificial. I try to be, me. Maybe changing a little bit for the game. I'll swear a lot less if I'm playing Sly Cooper. Me and Raymond both will tone it down a bit, make it a little bit more kid-friendly, because, you know what? If I had a 5-year-old sitting in the audience and I knew that, I wouldn't be talking the way we talk in the DMC walkthrough. But that's because I wouldn't show that 5-year-old DMC either, and so I'm sort of, I changed myself a little bit based on the walkthrough, but at the core, I'm trying to just be me, and I'm trying to just be me playing a game and showing people that I perceive as, in my head, my friends, this game. And so, by saying you can't monetize a game, Nintendo's saying, don't show our games. They're saying don't show our games. If you've got a big enough movie theater of a living room where people can sit down and watch you play games, don't make it a Nintendo game. If we can't make money off of it, then it's just a risk for us. We're putting ourselves in a position where, for no monetary benefit, we are opening ourselves up to one of the most regressive companies in copyright law with respect to Let's Plays. That's not something you want to do, because we don't want to fight Nintendo in a lawsuit. So if they third-party content claim, if our Skyward Sword walkthrough started getting third-party content claimed, what are we going to do? Certainly it's going to affect our choice of games in the future. We don't need to do every Nintendo game. We don't have a big audience for Nintendo games, but there's people out there that do, and those people make amazing Let's Plays. There are people entirely devoted to Nintendo that have managed to turn their passion for your games, Nintendo, into a living. where they simply show people how amazing your creations are and how fun they are to play at every little nook and cranny and aspect of this game. They're super fans. They give people an experience that they wouldn't have been capable of creating for themselves even if they were given a free copy of your game and a free system to play it on. And you're essentially destroying that level of motivation, that level of dedication, by getting rid of people that do this on a professional level and stopping them from playing your games. That was fairly harsh to Nintendo. There's actually a view circulating that Nintendo really has no clue what they're doing, which is not that hard to believe. YouTube, particularly with respect to copyright stuff, is fairly opaque and fairly confusing. So Nintendo framed this as like, yeah, we've decided to earn ad revenue off of copies of our games that we found on YouTube. That's, there's nothing really inherently wrong with that. So there's a view circulating that they don't understand that the person that actually put that video up does not get any income at all from that video once they have claimed that, which is entirely possible. And if that's the case, hopefully this is just something that Nintendo realizes fairly quickly is a mistake, is going to stop them from getting advertising, and is going to stop people from seeing their company in a positive light. But as of now, Nintendo's made no statement saying that they're going to take down the copyright claims, put down the gun, if you will. And for me in particular, that's really frustrating. I was actually just going to start playing some Nintendo games on my personal channel. Some of my favorite games of all time. Games that I thought would be amazingly fun to do, amazingly fun for me to play, amazingly fun for you guys to watch. Stuff that I thought that, I could bring like a great level of both knowledge about the series and emotional depth to like what it means to me that, this game is something that I grew up with. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Kind of mostly in protest, not out of fear. Most of the stuff on my personal channel is not monetized right now anyways. I'm not with a network. I'm still just kind of holding out for the right offer over there. Regardless, it's just sort of like a solidarity thing. Because, you know what? If I would have launched the Media Cows, it probably would have had a huge contingent of Nintendo games. I probably wouldn't have done, the smart thing and focused on new releases. I probably would have gone back and started playing some older games. And a lot of those would have been Nintendo games. And so I can very much see myself in the shoes of that person that, whoops, your whole back catalog of games is now at risk because Nintendo decided that they needed to make $1 million more a year off of YouTube ad revenue, as opposed to $10 million a year more off of game sales because of you showing people how great their games are. And you know what? Just cause again, out of protest, one of the most recent games that I played that I haven't shown you guys, Super Mario Sticker Star, horrible game. But I think of Super Mario Sticker Star, take that Nintendo, you probably didn't even develop that game. You probably licensed that out to a third party, and it showed, son, it showed. The last thing that I want to say is thank you. Thank you, the audience you, not Nintendo you that I was using before. Thank you guys so much. You are 100%. The people that'll come here and just watch a vlog. You're a lot of things. You're the universe to us, though. You are the counter argument to, oh, you're just bringing people in with the games, and they're just there for the games, and they're watching the games, and they're just stealing that game experience from the game developer and the publisher that owns the rights to it, so you don't bring anything to the table as the personality. No, the fact that thousands of you guys come here and watch a vlog, which is just us talking to you about what's on our mind, that's amazing. The fact that there's thousands of you that'll tune in no matter what the game is, that's amazing. Thank you all so much. And we owe everything to you. Kind of in light of this, we sort of have to ask you guys for more. Because we need more of you. Right now we have 420,000 subscribers that are here for the games. We got a few thousand of you that'll watch us do no matter what we do. What we need is you guys to kind of, A, just say below in the comments, let us know what your favorite vlog is so far. A, and B, please tell a friend about it. Please, that would mean the world to us. Is just if you guys would tell people about us and tell people what you like about us. Because obviously, obviously there's something that you guys like about us. Let us know what vlog you like, why you like it, what you'd like to see more of in the future, and please, if you see something a friend might like, just tell them, because that's what's going to make us strong. In spite of anything that might come along in the games industry, if YouTube decides gameplay is entirely unmonetizable, if we've got a few thousand of you guys now, if you all tell a friend and they all tell a friend, we can be just fine no matter what. And that way we understand that you guys love gameplay. But if we all have to go and get day jobs because suddenly you can't monetize gameplay anymore, if we can still monetize vlogs, we can still bring you guys gameplay to keep you coming back, to keep you happy, if that's the thing that you guys actually are passionate for. So yeah, keep the vlog strong, tell a friend, let us know which ones you like. We'll see you guys on Monday, if not before then. I'll probably be doing some live streaming. There'll probably be some Dead Island Riptide going up. There's DMC going up as we speak. We are done with that game. Put it in the done column. It's all recorded. Ray's editing that. We did not drop that walkthrough. And that, you know what? Even if the viewership isn't that great on DMC, feels good. Feels good to know we went back and we said, no, that one there, that one in the rejects column, we're just gonna take that, we're gonna move that into the finished games column. We're just gonna, keep moving forward. Keep the channel strong. We'll see you guys next time.